Wildfire season is here early, according to the Minnesota Department of Natural Resources, and it has to do with how mild this winter has been. The DNR says there have been more wildfires recently compared to last year, something that is unusual for February. Our Eric Min spoke with the DNR's wildfire specialist and the Rochester Fire Department this afternoon. Eric, when is wildfire season usually supposed to be?
Caitlin, wildfire season is usually supposed to start in spring, which the DNR defines as somewhere between late March and early April. But just because of how hot and dry it has been, the wildfire season is starting currently in February, which is pretty early. And according to the DNR, wildfire season, because of this, there has been more wildfires recently than compared to the past years.
We've already seen the start of wildfire season kind of around mid-February this year, so it's quite unusual.
With how dry and warm it has been, Minnesota DNR's wildfire prevention specialist Karen Harrison says the DNR has responded to more than 50 wildfires just in the last week and a half.
The upper Midwest, really a lot of the United States, is experiencing some dryness. In Minnesota, we have drought that's persisting. It's likely to expand throughout Minnesota. Our kind of March through May is showing a really high potential for wildfire activity.
Harrison says there were a little more than 800 wildfires throughout 2023, with 1,100 wildfires on average per year. She says the lack of snow is concerning because grasses and leaves catch fire more easily.
They're drying out a lot faster in this windy, warm weather. Even after we get some rain, we might see some rain late Sunday, early next week. But that thin vegetation can dry out within an hour.
According to the DNR's 2024 fire danger map, southern Minnesota is under very high risk. Harrison says activities such as starting campfires, doing permitted burns, and even throwing away cigarettes can be dangerous. The Rochester Fire Department suggests exercising caution.
Whenever you're dealing with fire, make sure to take caution. Always have a way to put it out, whether that's a bucket of water, whether it's a hose nearby, is the most important thing. And remember to call 911 if things get out of hand as soon as possible. The sooner we show up, we can extinguish the fire as quickly as possible.
I asked the Rochester Fire Department if there will be any burn bans, and it says there will be bans if the DNR and the National Weather Service issues red flag warnings. At the moment, no open burnings or campfires are allowed in Steele and Freeborn County, according to the DNR, and elsewhere in southeast Minnesota, permits are required. The DNR told me that 90% of the wildfires are caused by people. Well, there are also natural causes such as lightning, but the number one cause of wildfires in Minnesota is due to vegetative debris burning. Live in Rochester, Eric Min, KTDC News.